time abdomen. Yes, I caught Mad Chanel and Mad Javin. She did it again, imagine them. About to make these bum bitches mad again.
I know I haven't been uploading like I should be, and I apologize. It's just I've been going through some personal issues that I had to deal with. But now that that's been cleared up, I feel like it's a perfect time to have a story time or an opinion video, especially since we've all just been heading back to school. And yeah, we've all came back to school. Summer's over. Things are different. We're kind of different. Summer, you know. So with that being said, I wanted to do a video more so based on some common problems I've been noticing through this summer and the beginning of school. And the situation problem is is sexism. Yes, I have a hard time saying that word. That plus I want to give you advice of how to deal with these type of things, because yes, I do understand these things are very serious, important, especially if you're a female in today's generation. So yeah, let's get right into the story. So anyway, today in fourth period, we've got me and this girl got asked a question from one of our friends, and he's my friend. I didn't really get mad at him, but I got more mad at the fact of how overall boys act when they hear a girl isn't a virgin. They tend to act like, damn, she's a fucking hoe. Excuse me for my language. But it's just, it bothers me. On a few of it bothers me because how does that make her a hoe? How does her dressing that way make her a hoe? How does she talking like that make her a hoe? How does any of these things make her a hoe or a slut? So technically, I'm gonna break it down. A hoe is a girl that has multiple sleeping partners. A slut is a girl that has low standards for herself. So now that y'all know the definitions, take a time to reflect about anybody you've called a hoe or a slut. If they completely 100% match with that expectations, then okay, it is what it is. You said it, maybe it has some meaning to it. But yeah, at the end of the day, it isn't right to really label people with these names. Especially if you're a female and the generation we're growing up in today, it's very a one-way road with us. It's just, we live in a world where everything we do, everything we say gets criticized. Yes, I understand that. And I don't want to say it's not going to get better, it's never going to change, but it's going to be hard. I mean, it's been like this for the past decade. It's been like this since the 1900s. It's been like this, you know? So it's just, I just feel, honestly, how I feel about this is, are you going to be okay later on in life when you see the person you've called a hoe, a slut, a fuckboy, anything, both ways, it can go both ways. You've called a boy a name or a girl. If you've seen them in the future, are you going to be okay with sitting down in a room with them? Is the vibe going to be okay? Is it going to be not awkward? I've got told from a family member a while ago, you know, she's not that old, she's not that young, but I got told from her that, holy shit, Jessie, I went to a party and I seen one of my classmates from high school, and I'm not gonna lie, I bullied her, to pick on her, and damn, that was the most awkwardest feeling, most uncomfortable night of my life. It's just, I'm not the same person from high school. And if I could go back and change the way I was in high school, I would. Like, it was embarrassing. And I was young when she told me this, so I never really took it into consideration. But now when I look back at it, I understand where she's coming from. Because I've done things, my actions I've done in the past, I don't think I'm going to be very proud of it when I have kids and I'm going to meet their friends and I'm going to be like, damn, so, son, what was your friend's last name again? And have to reflect on myself and be like, damn, I used to make trouble to his mom. I used to make trouble to her mom, you know? I just don't want to have to look back at things like this, you know? I mean, shit happens. Everybody knows that shit happens. Things happen, things are said. But we have that choice to learn from our mistakes. And we should. I mean, we should be able to learn from it, not continuously make the mistakes we've been making and have to deal with the consequences later on in life because we're too foolish to better ourselves. And I'm not saying this because I think I'm perfect. I'm saying this because we all need that wake-up call, especially in my age group. If you're my subscriber and you know me, you know damn well that I ain't perfect. And I'm saying this because, yes, everybody deserves to hear something like this, especially from someone their age. They should be able to hear this and be like, damn, she's actually saying some facts. It's just, nobody should be called a hoe. Nobody should be called a slut. Nobody should be called a fuckboy. Nobody should be bullied. Nobody. It's never right. But reality is that shit happens every day. And as clean as you think you are, as innocent as you think you are, you know there was one person you've made trouble to. There was one person you did that to. And it's life. Of course, nobody's God. You know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody does something they wish they've never done. And that's completely understandable. But like I said, that's where we need to step up and make ourselves better. Learn from our mistakes. Nobody else is going to do it for us but us. But yet, yeah, it does hurt being called a hoe, being called a slut. It does hurt being bullied. I'm a victim of it. It does hurt. But at the end of the day, half the time, the shit people say about you isn't accurate, isn't true. And it took me a long time to come to realization about this because I am not the person I am today. I am not who I was back then at all. But I have come to realization that I know who I am. I know what I've done. I know what I didn't do. So I don't really care what people say about me. I don't care what they want to say about me, what they got to make up about, because I know what I did. You know, I know who I am. So if you know who you are, if you can look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, you're having a rough time. People are calling you this, but that ain't me. If you can sit down and tell yourself that that isn't you, then don't let what other people has to say bother you or affect you. And yes, I understand it's hard to not let it bother you, but it's gonna take time to take that into consideration and understand it. Yes, it is, but take that time. Have perseverance. And yes, if you don't know what that means, please search it up. But please search up what perseverance means. That has helped me through a lot of problems I've faced. And it's a new word that I recently just learned. But anyway, it's just, I felt like talking about this topic. Yes, it branched out to a lot of different things. But sexism is a big topic nowadays. Especially if you're you'll see it. Especially if you're in intermediate high school, you're gonna see sexism a lot. It's just like, you can't do this, you're a girl. Or, what the fuck do you think you're doing? You know, you're such a hoe. But then it's just like, but it's okay for him to do that? It's okay for him to go fuck the whole class. Sorry for my language, but it's okay for him to go fuck her and her and her, but he's him. But if I sleep with one person, I'm a hoe, I'm a slut. Think about it. You're gonna see it. But what can we do about it? Just know things will get better in the long run. You just need to be 100% with yourself, know who you are, know your worth, and these things won't faze you. But yes, I know half of y'all is probably like, oh, motivational speaker. But it's just, this was really, like I said, I wasn't upset with the person that asked this question. I was upset because in the past I was asked this question and a lot of people were very rude. And yeah, and just remember, think before you say, think before you do, and always live up to actions speak louder than words. Just know, if you can put your mind to it, anything is possible. And your mind is your strongest tool. So once you become the master of your mind, everything is possible. Nothing will faze you. Because at the end of the day, you know who you are. You know what you did. You know your worth. So sit down with yourself, reflect, and everything will fall into place. Everything will not be as easily, not anything will easily bother you. So yes, that was my video today. Don't be texting me or telling me motivational speaker. Don't say anything. But yeah, deuces, y'all.